So we're going to create a quiz assignment in our Google Classroom. So we're going to go to Classwork, Create, Quiz Assignment. And just like all the other assignment types, you want to make sure you start at the top, work through all the fields so you don't miss any settings. You're going to choose which classes you want to assign this to. You can choose more than one. You're going to choose whether you want to leave this at all students are going to get this assignment, or if you are only going to give it to certain students, you can just check next to their names. We're going to add a title, add any instructions we might have, add our total point value. And we do still want to put a due date, even though we're doing a quiz. It just helps to keep things a little organized. It shows up in their upcoming work. So you're going to add your due date here and add a topic. You can choose from the list of topics you've already created, or you can create a new topic by clicking Create Topic. We want to leave this grade importing on. That will allow you to export the scores from your quiz from the Google form to Classroom so that all your grades are in one spot in Classroom. It's really nice. So now we're just going to click on this blank quiz. And so this is basically, it's just a Google form, but because it's a quiz assignment, they've like preset some of the settings in order to make this a quiz that can be auto-scored by Google Forms, which is fantastic. So first we're going to name our quiz up here, and then we're going to name it again down here. You can add a further description if you'd want. And then we're just going to add our questions. I'm just going to leave that alone, but you can add all your options. There's a drop-down menu of all different question and answer types that you can choose from. If you are wanting it auto-scored, you do want to choose one where you can check an answer on the answer key. So I'm going to leave it at multiple choice. And then I'm going to click answer key, and I'm going to say the correct answer is option 2, and this question is worth 5 points, and then go back to my edit the question. You'll notice it does let me add an image for each answer as well, so depending on what kind of a quiz this is, that could be really nice. You can add another question to your quiz. This is the title and description settings. You can add an image to the quiz, insert a video, or add a new section. If you want to divide the quiz up into different sections, that is the button you would push. As far as settings, you go up here to the gear, and some of them you will see are pre-selected because, again, this is kind of a pre-set up quiz in Google Forms. It is restricted to users in my domain. You can choose to limit the responses so they cannot go back and change their answers. And there are a few other settings you can look through. You can choose to show a progress bar or shuffle the question order. If you don't want them to all have the same question order, you can choose that. You can edit the confirmation message. These are the quiz settings. So this assigns the point values so that it can be auto-graded. The settings that you want to think about are whether you want them to release it for them to see their grade as soon as they're done, or if you want them to see it later after you have gone through it yourself. Do you want them to see what questions they missed? Do you want them to see the correct answers to questions they've missed? And do you want it to show the value of each question? So you're going to choose all your settings there, hit save, and now you're all set. So now we can close this window, and you won't see your quiz name right here right away. That's okay. It's still there. It didn't go anywhere. It just has to be refreshed in order for it to show up there. Just like other assignments, you can attach documents either from your computer, your Google Drive. You can attach a YouTube video or embed an intranet link. And then you're going to choose whether you want to assign it right now, schedule it, or save it as a draft. I'm going to hit assign. And we'll see when we click on it, there it does show the name that we gave our quiz, just it just doesn't show it right away. It'll show how many you have assigned, how many students have completed it, which if you're giving this in class is helpful just for timing so you know where everyone's at. And that is creating a quiz